Recently, Rummy and I went on a massive adventure, another riding through history, and we completed the North Coast 500. So what you're going to see over this few videos is my journey. So stick with me and enjoy the ride. So as I was coming along the A9 here, I spotted a distillery. So what I thought I'd do, I'll stop and have a butcher's. So, because I haven't done one yet. Been in Scotland a little while, and this will be the first Scottish distillery that I've had a butcher's at. So, the four corners of the earth, the world. The four corners of Scotland. The Isle of Home, the Isle home of Johnnie Walker, the island home of Johnnie Walker. Yeah, okay, let's go and see Johnnie Walker. So, Monday to Sunday, 10 till 5. So it's only just after 2 o'clock. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But I have drunk some of the old Johnnie Walker in my time. So let's go and have a quick squint around and see what we can see. See the distilling process. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I do like a bit of Johnnie Walker Black Label, if I'm honest. Now, guess what? I'll come on to this distillery. It only turns out to be the home of one of my favourite type of whiskies. Now, it's the home of good old Johnnie Walker. Johnnie Walker's also a mate of mine. He was in the Grenadier Guards, very nice bloke. But this is the little shop, and yeah, they've got all the different sorts of labels. I've only ever seen the red and the black label, but I guess that they have other sorts, and they mix it up with stuff and everything like that. So I don't know how to pronounce this. Linelish. So look at this. This is me. Hello. So I've come to Whiskey Explorer. Look at this. I mean, there's many a headache in that lot there, isn't there? The Singleton 15. Now, a thing with whiskies, unlike clarets or port, they don't age in the bottle. Once they get to sort of like a 14 or a 15-year-old, they get to like 12-year-old, and it gets put into the bottle. That's it. Or it goes into the barrel. They quite often stick them into the barrel, and once it's in the barrel, a year in a barrel or 5 years in a barrel, and then it gets bottled. It doesn't age any longer than that. So a 20-year-old has aged and been put in a cask to get the flavour into it. And then what happens, it gets bottled. Once it's bottled, that's it. So this is all the stuff you can get here. So they've got a little coffee shop upstairs and a tasting bar. Mind you, I've had a little taste. Now, the young lady tells me that they got a special on this month, which is this one here. That's the whiskey of the month, and I did have a little tiny little sniff. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. That's got that Christmassy taste to it. So there you go, you can buy your little miniatures as well. Now, you know every day is a school day. I just learned something that now Johnnie Walker Black Label is that's it there, and this is the blue label. Now the blue label, just have a close in look at the price of that. £220 for 70 centilitres at 40%. Now, coming down, we've got the Master's Cut, crafted by Jim somebody or other, Jim Beveridge. Now, just have a look at the price of this one. £1,000 for a bottle of whiskey. Ouch! So that's the called the Master's Cut. That must be something pretty special. And what's it say up there? So the Master's Cut, Johnnie Walker's Master's Cut, retired from his role in December 21. Jim unveils the Master Cut as a new, super limited Scotch that celebrates the very essence of blending Scotch. Wow, amazing. And then you've got a green label. Now the green label is a 15-year-old, £55. And then you get these other blends. Oh, look at the size of these bottles, 12-year-olds. So there you go, that's a little bit of education. And then you've got Gold Label Reserve. And that one just drops in at a cheap 48 quid. So there you go, you learn something every day. Well, I just had a bit of a stop, and we're just having a walk up to Victoria Falls. I don't know what it's like, but we'll find out. But yeah, we're in a bit of forestry here, so I just need to be careful I don't get eaten alive. So just I think we're nearly there. Apparently it's only 2 minutes from the car park. So I guess this is a bit of a viewing area. So we'll have a wander up. Oh! Wasn't expecting that. Not this time of the year anyway. That's quite impressive really. Amazing. So that's Victoria Falls. I guess you can go all the way to the top. You can see people at the top. And I'm already hanging out. And I'm only halfway up. But I think that's the best view you can get of it. And then you can look down there. Goes into a little pool. So I'll just give you a quick panorama of the walk up, and then you can have a look over here. That's a big pile of real estate. My days of walking up and down real estate's over. So that's the viewing area. So we'll just have a wander back down to Rummy, and so you can go up that bit there, which takes you to the top of it. But I'm not going to do that. What I'll do is I'll leave that to yourselves. Hopefully I've inspired you to want to come up and do it yourself. I mean, there's a lot to see in Scotland. I mean, they're really greedy with it all. But yeah, I couldn't even be bothered to take my helmet off. So this is the path. It's only a couple of minutes off the car park, and it's literally just off the road. So we'll just walk back down to Rummy, and then we shall press on. So you'll see how far it is. Yeah, now see the cars come into view, and the camper vans. So I guess people wild camp here, don't they? I suppose they call it wild camping. Or they just trying to dry out the top of the tent. And there's Rummy. So we've had a really good ride this morning. We've been on some really awesome roads. So let's press on.